Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited for today's video because it is finally time for my monthly reset routine. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jess. I am a lifestyle vlogger. I love posting all sorts of different content though, so things about financial wellness, health and wellness, habits to live a more productive lifestyle, getting organized, getting cleaned up around the house, and I also am pregnant, so I've been posting some pregnancy related content. I'm currently in my second trimester, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so grateful that I made it through the first trimester and just trying to kind of honestly hang in there right now. So that's a little bit about me. If you enjoy this type of video, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button because it just helps me know what videos you guys like to see from me. But yeah, I haven't done my productive reset routine in what feels like a while. It's been like 2 months because I didn't do my normal productive reset routine coming into January just because I was out of town for Christmas and then it was New Year, and I was like, you know what, I really want to do something a little bit different for the new year. So I just posted last week my like home organization, home reset video where I just spent a ton of time like organizing our drawers, organizing our pantry, and I really want to do another one of those maybe in a month or two. I'm honestly just in like nesting mode right now with the baby on the way. So it's been kind of fun to like find ways to make our space more efficient, and I'm so excited obviously to be bringing our baby into the world in a few short months. So anyways, that was a whole separate video. If you're curious about like getting organized and all of that, make sure you check out that video. But normally on my productive reset routine days, I do a little bit of cleaning around the house and then I sit down, kind of reflect on how the previous month went. It's always really nice to just like sit down and have a few moments to myself. And then I like to review my goals, set some new goals for the month ahead, and finish up the video with looking at my social calendar and kind of making some updates to that as well. I like to make these videos because I hope they motivate you guys to kind of sit down, clean up your house, do a little reset, check in with your goals for yourself, and yeah, I just hope that you guys do it along with me. So with that, of course, we're gonna start out by cleaning. I like just having a clean space before I dive into like my goals and all of that. So since I'm upstairs already, we're gonna start upstairs. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Guys, that is about all of the cleaning that I can handle for today. I feel like I got a good amount done, maybe not as much as I could have, but I'll be 100% honest with you with the pregnancy hormones and just pregnancy in general. My energy levels have gotten so much better compared to the first trimester, but I will do something for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour and be very tired afterwards, need to like sit down or lay down for a little bit. So, you know, being pregnant is all about listening to your body and doing what you need to do. So it is what it is, but I'm learning I definitely have to kind of do stuff in like waves with the pregnancy because I cannot anymore just like grind out a 2 or 3 hour like deep clean on the house. So anyways, we got some cleaning done. A lot of times I'm just like having to do it over a span of a few days, but that is okay. That is life. And as long as I'm getting it done, that's all that matters. But for the next kind of part of my reset, I like to just do a little bit of reflecting, journaling. So I'm gonna sit down and do that. My sister actually got me this year of gratitude journal, probably off Amazon. I'll see if I can find it and link it for you guys. But it basically just has a couple prompts in here. It's kind of like a weekly thing that you would do. So for week 3, it would be, you would write down like, what acts of kindness are you most grateful for? What singer or band are you most grateful for? What part of my physical body am I most grateful for? What has someone done for you this week that meant a lot to you? Weekly exercise, take the time to cook a new recipe. And then there's like a page of blankness if you just want to like journal and reflect. And it's been really nice to do this because, you know, sometimes I don't know what to write. It's easy to just write that you're grateful for the same things every day, like grateful for my health, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for, you know, having a job or whatever. And so it can be easy to like get stuck writing down the same things. So I've been really enjoying actually like having like gratitude prompts almost. But anyways, I'm gonna sit down, do a little journaling and reflecting, and then we'll move on with this video. Done with my journaling and reflecting. I honestly just really love doing that. It's so nice to just sit down and think about how the month went, especially like if you have goals and think about how you're tracking to your goals, just check in on them. January was a hard month in so many different ways. Literally on January 4th, I think it was, got a call that my aunt passed away, and that was just like a shock. It was very unexpected. I've been dealing with some kind of complications with my pregnancy, so I've been on like a modified bed rest, not like bed rest, but just no like strenuous exercise or anything like that. And it's just been a lot. It's been stressful. It's been a lot of anxiety, just dealing with a lot of different stuff. So January has been tough. Needless to say, I'm excited for February. I hope that February turns out to be a little bit better of a month. So I have a lot of fun stuff coming up in February and I'm really excited for that, but we'll dive into all of that in a second. But yeah, I really just love my reflecting and journaling. So highly recommend doing that if you're trying to get into a kind of monthly reset routine. The next thing I like to do is go look at my goals. Okay, so I'm in my Notion page now, and in here I have my 2024 yearly goals, which I actually sat down and did like a whole goal setting, how to set goals that stick type of video right at the beginning of January. So if you're a little late to setting your yearly goals but you want to do it, you still can, of course. I do recommend checking out that video. I'll link it up above. But I set a bunch of goals in here, and then after that I broke them down to like by month what I wanted to achieve so that I could in the long run like actually achieve these goals. Because you might have a goal of like, I want to travel to Italy this year, then all of a sudden it's October and you never planned your trip, and now it's not going to happen this year. So I have it broken down into little things I want to do. For example, like I do have international trip on my goals. So I have like in January, I want to start researching the international location that we want to travel to. And then in May, I want to finalize the research. And then in June, I want to book it. And by November, I want to go on the trip. So I just broke it down by month like that so I could just make sure that these things kind of happen and I could check in with those. In addition to that, I also have like a monthly goal page here on my Notion page. So I haven't updated this in a while. So let's go ahead and get this updated for January. Normally I will check in on like how I did on the previous month's goals. I don't typically change these that much, but things are going to be changing a lot because, for example, this first one, gym 3 times per week. Well, being on this restricted activity, modified bed rest situation, I cannot do that. I can't even go for walks right now. So I'm going to sit down right now and think about my goals that I want to set for myself for January, and then we'll check back in a couple of minutes. Sorry, setting goals for February, not January. Okay, so let's go over my goals really quick. First of all, I changed my word of the month to gratitude. As I was just mentioning, with everything being tough this month in January, I think it really has taught me that like how to be so grateful for the little things. And for me right now, it's like I can't even go for a walk outside. Like I miss that so much. That used to be such a part of my daily routine, my healthy habits and all of that. I can't go to the gym. Like that's a big part of my identity and how I relieve stress and anxiety, and I can't do those things. And I feel like by losing the ability to exercise and to do any of those things, like I can't even do yoga or Pilates, like I can't do anything. I think it's just made me really learn to be grateful for when you can do that stuff. I would say it's also really helped me be really grateful for the people I have in my life that have helped me get through this time, because it is, you know, stressful, a lot of anxiety inducing. This month has really taught me to be grateful, and I really want to like lean into that in February. But for my goals, if you guys saw in here before, I had like reached a certain amount of subscribers or reached a certain amount of views, and somebody had commented on my video a couple videos ago, a couple of resets ago, about why I'm setting my goals to be like analytics that I actually have no control over. So I loved the idea of changing my goals to like things that I do have control over, such as like how much I'm posting. So I have those in there. I really want to grow my short form content, TikTok and Instagram. So I have posting 4 TikToks per week. Adding one more in here. So I really want to challenge myself to learn like one new thing about being a YouTuber per week, which is really exciting. Read 4 books, of course. That's going to be my goal every month this year, because I'm going to try and read 52 books or like 1 book per week. Spend at least one day truly recharging. So, you know, working for yourself, it's really easy to just get so like caught up in the hustle, but it's so important that you take time off to recharge, because you can burn out on a passion as well. So spending one day recharging, practicing going to bed early before 10. I've been so tired lately, like I said, so just getting as much sleep as I can. Mental health, I had to change that one because obviously I can't do things like going for walks for my mental health, so I can't do yoga or anything like that. So I'm journaling once per week and then meditating 5 minutes 2 times per week. This seems really doable, you guys, so I think I can do it. I want to create a vision board for both my nursery and my office, just to like put the inspo together so that I can start like buying the stuff that I want for it. Send out baby shower invitations. I think I'm gonna have my baby shower in April, so I just want to get those out to people, and then research our international trip and start researching a baby moon, which will be really fun. But those are all of my kind of specific focus goals for February. I'd love to hear what your goals are, and if you have anything specific or fun, please do let me know down in the comments. I love to hear it and try and help hold you accountable. All right, so the last thing I like to do on this video is just look at my personal calendar, wherever you store your calendar. I think it's just nice for me personally. Like, I like using Notion for this purpose because I used to never have like everything in one place. I never really liked Google Calendars or Apple Calendars, but then I didn't like having to go, I don't know, like look online to a completely separate calendar or something like that. So I love that I just have this in here, and then it's in the same place as like my goals and everything. Okay, so over the next, we're at like the end of January now. I record this video early, but let's see. Okay, next week I have a dentist appointment. Next Friday I have a doctor's appointment. Next Friday, I'm really excited for this, you guys. I am doing like a girls' night with a couple of my friends here, and we're doing like a paint and wine night type of thing. Like, I'm sure you've seen those places that do like painting a picture, drinking wine. Of course, I'm not drinking wine, and a couple of them are doing dry January, so it'll maybe be like mocktails, painting. I'm gonna make some homemade pasta, or maybe Chris is gonna make us some homemade pasta, but I'm really excited for that. It'll be just fun, and I'm trying to think of like, especially being like pregnant, you know, I'm trying to think of like unique things that I can do with friends that is just different and not just like watching a movie or something. Okay. Ooh, Seattle, we are not going those states. Okay, first weekend in February, I may have a friend visiting. I hope she ends up deciding to do it. I'm super excited for February 10th because we're going to a comedy show here in Vegas, and it's Tom Segura and Bert Kershinger. I hope I didn't butcher his last name. So I'm really excited. It should be so much fun, and just like stuff to look forward to is so important for me, especially during these like cold months when I can't be, you know, swimming and stuff, and also being on this bed rest where I can't like go do stuff outside. It's just nice to have like little things to look forward to. So I kind of have a lot going on in February, but you know, that's all good. I'm looking forward to having like a little bit of a busy month. I just feel like January has been dragging on, and like I mentioned, with it being some other unfortunate stuff going on, it's just, I'm ready for January to be over. And in March, I don't know the exact dates, but I do believe my parents are visiting for like almost like a week in March, which they're coming for the basketball tournament. They're coming for the NCAA, or no, what is it? I don't know. They're coming for a basketball tournament. It's not March Madness. It's like a tournament before that. So I'm excited to see them in a couple weeks. Okay, but those are kind of all the main things that I have on. Oh, wait, one more important one. book club, of course, book club on February 1st. So those are all of the things on my calendar over this next month. Like I said, I'm excited to have a lot going on in February because it'll just be nice to like have different things to kind of take my mind off of some of the stress that I've been dealing with lately, and just since hang out with friends, like can't complain about that. But you guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'm excited to get back into my routine of doing these videos once a month, checking in on my books, which we actually didn't even talk about the books that I read in January, but we'll catch up with those next month. But I just love these videos, doing a, you know, deep clean on the house. It always feels so good to like reset, get cleaned up, get tidied up, and check in on my goals. Like I think it's so important if you want to stick to your New Year's resolutions to like check in on them often, check in on them monthly. Otherwise you're gonna forget about them, and that's how they end up falling off the wayside. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you enjoy my monthly reset routines, just hit that thumbs up button. It just helps me know what videos you guys like to see from me. Let me know down in the comments what your goals are for February, or what your word is, or what you liked about this video. I just love hearing from you guys, so I do appreciate every single nice comment that you guys leave down there. That's it, you guys. I so appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch up with you next time.